The Concrete Preservation Institute is a nonprofit educational foundation that has 6 primary objectives. We focus on historic preservation, repair of concrete, continuous stewardship, taking care of resources over the long term. We provide youth mentoring as our community service and giving back aspect. We also get involved in research in concrete and historic preservation.
Continuous stewardship is something that we've been trying to work with, and Jason Hagan kind of came up with that idea of continuous stewardship, is that we're here, we have a presence here, and if there's things that need to get done, the little things that they don't have to contract out or aren't able to contract out for, we're able to take those projects on, and the public can get back in there and actually have access to those areas.
We started our commitment to education at historic landmark sites in 2008 with evaluation work at Pointe du Hoc, the World War II D-Day landing site at Normandy Beach in France. And our vision for the future is to expand our opportunities and what we can provide to other national parks, primarily focusing on those parks with significant military history and extensive concrete resources in need of preservation.
The Preservation Field School is another volunteer program where people are really learning and furthering themselves, getting things done, but also conveying to the visitors all these opportunities. And it opened my eyes, and I thought, oh, how wonderful if we could tap into that and combine the concrete industry with the National Park Service and a lot of the preservation efforts that we're doing, not just here at Golden Gate National Recreation Area or on Alcatraz, but all throughout the service.
We'll go through and you can see, we have a layer of white, we have a layer of gray, and we'll come back.
One of the unique strengths of the CPI program is our collaboration with industry, with the concrete industry, construction, historic preservation, really any companies or individuals that might want to get involved as sponsors and donors, as guest instructors or mentors.
Just be careful, work together, watch out for each other. Every day before you get on the scaffold, you want to look at your planks. Make sure you have a good lap. Before you even climb up, you want to take a look at all the planks. Make sure nothing's on edge. Make sure the wire hasn't broke. Inspect it daily before use. And just be careful.
Not only did the students get to meet these individuals, they got to interact on a professional and a personal level, to ask them questions and find out how they got to the places they are in their companies, the different interactions between companies, and even in between levels of management and employees within those companies.
It's really nice to have the sponsorship from BASF and people like that are out here helping us so that we can do this. And not only are we helping preserve the island, we're also learning as we're doing it.
It's great preparation, especially the management part, and they want us to do all the talking to all the patrons, and they want us to really get involved. We get first-hand experience and we get that field experience, and we don't have to just sit in the classroom all the time. It's actual work, and we get to work on stuff like this that other people will be able to see, and we get to say, we did that, I made that.
Our collective goal is to collaborate on research and ultimately produce top-notch young talent for those companies to hire as interns or future employees. The CPI Foundation directors are internationally recognized experts in concrete repair, historic preservation, and education from an applied as well as a technical perspective. Our staff bring passion and expertise for the practical and applied side of the types of projects that we do.
And it's something that as a professional engineer I can contribute to. It's an area where I have some expertise, and I like to share that with the students. I like to see them grow in their understanding, and it's just a lot of fun.
And I really enjoy getting the chance to let them become the managers. It's, starting from week 1 when they're asking 1,000 questions and never quite sure of themselves, to now at this point them telling me what to do. It's been a really great experience.
We have participants from all types of backgrounds, colleges and universities from any location, recent military veterans, as well as younger generations who might be looking for a vocational pathway or to find a passion for a subject to study in college leading to a vocational job or career.
Now the repair aspect is such an important part of my education and my professional future. I've continued on, I'm actually getting a graduate degree in it because I see so much possibility out there for what I can do, and my interests have aligned completely with it, and I think a large part of that is because of what I've learned on Alcatraz.
I joined the military originally to get money to go to school, so it was really my overall end goal, and I'm just trying to fulfill that now. It was kind of tough to go from a career type job back to going to school. It was a hard move, but I felt like I wouldn't accomplish my goals if I didn't.
I was in Texas in the Army National Guard for 4 years. I still have 2 years left. I've always been interested in the concrete industry, and to me it was kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
In the military you have diverse groups of individuals, and you just have to basically find the strengths and weaknesses of each individual so you guys can work as an effective team. And it's the same in any team environment, and this is no different.
It's very much a historic preservation program. It's very much an industry program, and it's geared to take the students from where they're at in college or out of the military and get them a hireable level of experience and move into a position in industry, and there really is no other program that can do that. And out here, the experience is very intense, it's very focused. It's a remarkable resource to be working on, working with the National Park Service. Experts come in to work with the students to explain the technical aspects, explain the business aspects, how all of this fits into the industry. And so when they come out, they not only know how to do the work with their hands, they understand why they should be doing it.
These participants do not need to have experience, but when they leave, they will certainly have experience in teamwork and leadership and managerial aspects of working on a project such as this, research in other areas as well. They might have an interest in engineering, architecture, construction, sales, the more specialty areas of the aesthetic treatment of concrete and historic preservation and stewardship. Where they can go from here is really limitless.
Feeling of satisfaction that the students are experiencing the completion of a project and getting to do that as a team and as a group. And again, you know, they didn't know each other all at the beginning of the summer, but now they're doing this as a team, which is fantastic.
I've never really worked in the field with concrete, and now I can say I've actually had hands-on experience.
Well, it always kind of been a dream. You know, live in the Bay Area, work in the Bay Area, and the opportunity to be there for 10 weeks was perfect.
And as far as working on a national landmark, it's awesome being out here. It's good view every day, and helping restore one of the most famous landmarks in California, if not the U.S.
It's bigger than just Alcatraz. It's bigger than just the little puppy stairs. It's more into it. It's the history. It's the actual networking with the different volunteers, different rangers, or even visitors, and that's coming on the island.
Just to be able to kind of say, you know, I helped build and, you know, refurbish some of Alcatraz is just, you know, incredible.
It's just a great opportunity. It was for me, at least. Learning all of this and working with the tools and everything, it's been a great experience for me.
The greatest experience for me on a personal level was when the last day when I picked up the last tool and I was able to step back and see our project completed up to the time that we had, and it was a heartwarming experience because I could say to myself and to others that I played a part in restoring a national landmark that most people may never have the chance to do.
If it sparks something in you and exposes you to something that strikes up a passion, all the better. And as you become a full-fledged manager or maybe a business owner, you'll remember that and you'll want to afford that same opportunity to the youth that you're bringing up.
Through the many weeks that they're together out here in this great environment, and they're tackling these really complicated problems, and when they come out, they're very well formed to move on. And I think as an engineer, even though they're not necessarily all engineers, I can feel that formation occurring in them, and that's really what motivates me.
It's truly a privilege to get to be involved with the Concrete Preservation Institute. Everyone involved, from the participants to the Park Service to the experts that come in and work with us, the board of directors, You can feel the energy and passion every single day. And with that energy, we look forward to advancing concrete repair and historic preservation well into the future.